Hello and welcome back to Egyptian Hour. So today we're going to talk about how pharaohs can actually overtake Egypt and reincorporate it into the worship of Ra again. Just joking. We're just talking about the coins from 1916 to 1917. So Egypt under the Turks have had a separate currency system, like how the Romans implemented a different currency system up into the unification in 305 under Constantine, but they didn't issue silver coins pretty much for the later part of the period. It's all just bronze, and that's because Egypt actually produces quite a lot of crops, and it would have been a staple area for agriculture. So it's a good thing to actually keep a separate monetary system. So only the Romans and Ottomans did that. But Ptolemies, they did issue their own coins, but because Egypt was their main area of control, obviously that's where they circulated. So that could have been separated from the Seleucids or the Phoenicians. Who else? Carthaginians. They would have all issued their own coins. So it's a bit different. It's just like how it is now. But you don't really have too many countries that issue coins from different entities in that country that were not legal tender in each other. Like you had the Austro-Hungarians, they both issued their own coins, but they were legal tender in each other's territory, so that's not it. British Empire, and then you got New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, Southern Rhodesia, West Africa slowly introducing their own currency to replace the British. So that could be sort of it, the British Empire. But yeah, anyway. So here we have two coins. So this is from Turkey, this is from Egypt. This is a 10 para coin. So 20 para coins. So this is half a piastre or half a quersh. This is a quarter of a quersh. And I made too many mistakes in the other video, so I missed out on too many good things. But the thing you'll notice is that the style is different. So this side is the denomination and the tulga. This one is a tulga and the regal year. So it's regal year 4. And on this side we have the regal year up in the top, 9. And down the bottom, 1277 is the start of the reign of the monarch. So this will be 9 years after that date. Same with this one. We have the same date, 1277. But we have the denomination up the top. If you want to see the regal year, you need to go here. So that's 4 years after he started. I can't remember who the hell that was. I need to look it up. Okay, so first of all, I don't have the half millimeters bronze coin. That's actually the best design. It's also pretty hard to get, even though there's 4 million of them. They do have the copper nickel 1, 2, 5 and 10 millimeters. These don't seem to be too hard to get, and in this condition you'll be paying probably I'd say $2 to $20. So this one will be more expensive, probably about $10 for that. These ones, probably a little bit expensive because of the actual quality. Okay, the silver coins are actually more expensive. So the 2 piastres probably cost you about 20 to 30. In this condition, the 5 piastres will cost the same price, probably 20, 30. If you want a higher grade coin, I wouldn't be surprised if you had to pay about about $50 to $100. Sorry, I had to think about that. Then you've got the 10 piastres. You're definitely going to be paying at least $100 for that. And the 20 piastres is probably $200 to $300. So they do get a bit more expensive. So these silver coins majority of these would have been returned to the bank, because the 2 piastres has a bullion value of about $4. And this one has a bullion value of about $10. So obviously when you live in pretty much a third world country and you're earning, $5 a day, are you going to save that? No, obviously not. Okay, so what is on this coin? So obviously you got the denomination and the date, the 1 millimeters. So as for the weights, this is 3 grams, 18 millimeters. The 2 is 3.9 grams, 20 millimeters. The 5 is 4.75 grams and 23.10 millimeters. So the weight and the size is not really that important because it's just base metal coin. The 10 is 6 grams and 26 millimeters. Okay, the 2 is 2.8 grams of 83.3% silver and 19 millimeters. And the 5 is 7 grams, 26 millimeters. The 10 is 14 grams, so obviously it's double that, 32 millimeters. And the 20 should be 28 grams and 39.9 millimeters. So the weight of the actual silver coins corresponds to the denomination. So this is 2.5 times the weight of this coin. Now, when you have that, you don't really have to make the coin size as exaggerated. You could probably just make one a bit thicker than the other. Okay, so what is the inscription on this coin? We have... So this is the back of the coin. And these were minted in either Bombay, or Heaton and Son, the Birmingham Mint, London. They haven't minted coins for like 22, 23 years. Okay, just have the denomination and date on this side. And on the front of the coin we have up the top Hussein Kamal, so he was the monarch. We have the date, and we have down below Sultan of Egypt, and we have another date down below. So what's the difference between the two dates? Well, this one is the actual year that was produced, and this one's the first reign of the monarch. So that's an important feature, and as you can see, these have a hole like Chinese cash coins. Do I have any? Oh, yes, I do. I have a Chinese cash coin. So here you go. This one is, I can't remember this long mark. Let's see, first or second emperor. So the mintage of this coin, which doesn't have the H mint mark, is 4 million. So this is going to be more expensive than the Heaton mint, which is 12 million coins. Okay, we have the 2 piastres, and as you can see, there's no real variation in these coins. So copper and nickel, and these have been demonetized. So I think the smallest coin is the 25 piastres, which really at this time was an expensive coin. 1917, and this one's got the mint mark down below. So that's where you can find the Heaton mint mark. So that in the case this coin has a mintage of 9 million. The one without the mint mark, 2.7 million, and the 1916 H, 300,000. So that's the key date for this coin. And this one's uncirculated. Now there's a value for this one about $11. So someone's purchased it for that one in the past. But really the 1916 should be worth a lot more than this one. And this one's pretty much uncirculated. And I like the way they've done the doubling inside the rim, inside the little circle. Okay, then we have the 5. So you might think that that's an error, but no, that little thing occurs on all the coins. Once again, it just says Sultan Hussein Kamal, the date, that's on the back, So his name's up the top. Down below, Sultan of Egypt, and we just this side has the date. So we have the Islamic calendar and the Christian calendar. So this is East Arabic numerals. This is West Arabic. So these were first invented by the Arabs, and it was competing for a time period. There's a competition between these two numbers. Europe adopted this from North Africa because the Moroccans use this version. Unlike now. So it's not, using this is not anti-Islamic or anti-Arab, because they actually invented it. So anyway, let's talk about the actual coin. Okay, there's 1916, H and without the mint mark, both 3 million. This one is, didn't check the date, 1917, no mint mark, so 6,776,000. And the one with the H mint mark, 37 million. So really, that should be the lowest value. And this one, yeah, probably at least $10 for that. It's actually quite a nice coin. Okay, then we have the largest base metal denomination at 10 millimeters. This video is getting a bit long. So we have King Norton, so that's the KN, mint mark down below. And this one is the Heaton. So obviously you got two different English companies that produce this coin, and all of them are quite low mint. So the 1916, no mint mark, and Heaton mint have a mintage of about $1 million each. The 1917 no mint mark, also about $1 million. The King Norton, you have a mintage of 4 million, and the Heaton 6 million, so this is the highest minted. But still, in this condition, you're probably paying about $10. So, and also these ones, all the base metal coins are not reeded. 1917, blah 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 blah. They're just a nicely designed coin. And does it say who designed them? No. I'd actually like to know who designed this coin. A lot of the times there is no designer, like a lot of the ancient medieval coins. So yeah, I've only got, put them all away. So we don't know who designed these. These are from Sumatra, or even this Vatican coin. Yeah, we don't know. We'll never know who designed that, because all coins have a designer, someone who actually come up with what to put on the coin. So anyway, that's getting a bit out of it. So this is the Egyptian coin. Then we have the silver coins. So these have piastre, and 1 piastre equals 10 millimeters. So that's why there's no 1 piastre. Although, before they issued these, this is a 1 piastre from an earlier time period. Can't remember what date it is, but it's got the 1 underneath the actual tokura. Okay, so the 2 piastre. What we have here is, okay, there's 2 versions. So this one has an inner circle. So you got the rim, you got the beads, and you got the inner circle. Then there's a one without the inner circle. The one without the inner circles minted at Heaton, and this one should be minted at Bombay. I don't really care what to call it. And once again, on this side is the back. We just have Sultanate of Egypt denomination. So obviously this side's in English, this side's in Arabic. The date as well. And we have, don't know, that's a reed, probably from the Nile, which is the main river of Egypt. And it's reeded. On this side we just have the name of the monarch, Sultan Hussein Kamil. And the designer of that one is Jane Harvey Roundtree. So he probably, or could be she, designed, based on the time period, it's most likely a male. He probably designed all the coins. And the mintage of this one, does it have a mint mark? No. So this has no mint mark, and obviously it's got the inner rim, so obviously it doesn't. 4,461,000 in this condition, about $20 to $30. One with the H mint mark, 2.1 million, and in 1916 2.5 million. So not really a high denominator to highly minted coin. And the next one I have is a fairly well circulated, so this is probably very good condition, which is pretty much just a space filler. So you can pick this coin up for about, I'm just looking on eBay, probably about $30 to $40 in pretty good condition. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that one. Pelagic blue on eBay. I brought it off in quite a few times. Okay, so we know what's inscribed on the coin. This mintage is actually a bit higher than the 2 piastres. So 1917 has the border going around, so obviously you're not going to find a mint mark. And where is that mint mark? Need to look on the actual coin. No, I don't know where the mint mark is. I'd expect it to be somewhere down below, or probably in between there, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, the 5 piastres. Wow. And so as you can see, the 5 piastres here, it looks pretty small, but in my hand it actually looks pretty big. So the 20 must be massive. But this is the Numerals, as you can see. This one has the inner border, and this one does not. So, but they don't say anything about the mint mark. So thank you, David Michelazzi, for that image. Anyway, we're getting back to the mintages. So bullion value $10. You shouldn't be buying any of these coins for less than that. 1916, 6 million. This one with the inner border, 1917, 9.2 million. And the one with the H mint mark, 5 million. So this is the most common one, and it should be the least valued. So anyway, I hope this helps you with your coins from Egypt from 1916 and 1917. Now, so in 1924, they decided to update the coinage. So, and they also reduced the size of it. So this is 1924, and these coins are issued until the 40s and overthrow of the monarchy. So this is going to be the next video of Mr. Fuld. So he's the next monarch, and obviously these coins are a little bit better, not better designed. These coins are actually quite well designed, but obviously I don't have all the denominations, but the base metal coins reduced in size. These ones obviously did not, but probably the metal content went down. Anyway, thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.